Hello everyone. Today on NFT Art, we are talking about how bias may have killed your art career and maybe even just your interest in art. Honestly, some of you didn't even have a chance. Well, what is bias? Bias is a tendency or inclination. It's often formed early in life based on individual experiences and surroundings. Bias is kind of like fear in a way. It's connected to fear. Bias is unconscious and instinctual. It allows our brains to make quick decisions.
However, bias is both good and bad.
Bias is different for everyone and can be negative, like prejudice towards individuals or groups of people. Bias is also the brain's way of keeping us safe. For example, a guy walks into a bank with a ski mask on. He reaches in his pocket and he pulls out a bouquet of flowers. No, we automatically think a gun, right? And so we see ski mask, our brain immediately starts connecting the dots, and some of us run, or some of us hit the ground and take cover. Someone outside of the bank might have seen someone going in with a ski mask and called the cops, and their bias might have saved people's lives that day. So bias is basically like
in the brain.
Another example of healthy bias might be, hey, healthy people eat healthy foods and exercise, so I'm going to do those things. I'm a healthy person. Healthy people exercise. Healthy people eat healthy foods, vegetables. I'm a healthy person. I'm going to do that. So you make those connections. We all just have different bias. Our brain makes different connections based on our individual experiences. Think of bias like programming your brain. If you hear something enough and often, your bias is formed. And we carry these embedded judgments stored in the back of our brains, sometimes for the rest of our lives. So how does this relate to art? How does this relate to your art career? Hey, remember when I said bias is often formed early in life from the people and experiences you are surrounded by? Well, how did those people feel about art? Did they encourage you? Or did they say things like, maybe art is not your thing? Or, hey, you either have it or you don't. Some people just have a gift, meaning you don't have this gift that is magical. It cannot be taught. Do you believe that? Don't quit your day job. Art isn't real work. It's cute, but you will need to get a real job one day. Some real work. Something that will break your back, maybe. Hey, comment section. What microaggressions about art have you heard? What little comments have you heard that may have pushed you over the edge, or maybe have influenced you in a negative way? The problem with all of this is it's fear. And it's not even your fear. It's the fear of the people around you and their experiences, and they're pushing that fear onto you or onto others. That's why it's so important at an early age that we encourage young people to grow, to fail, to try to experience things, and to find out who they are, and don't get too judgmental in the beginning. Art can be taught, and imagine if you start now. Imagine if you're 15 years old out there and you start creating art right now, and you do it until you're 45 years old like me. You'll probably be far ahead of me by that point. You can learn to draw. You can learn things. Yes, some people are born with gifts and it's a little easier for them. There are also people that work really hard and catch up. And don't forget it. Guys, girls, I played it safe. I went to school to be an art teacher. You know what? I don't have any regrets. However, what if I started doing the videos when I was younger? So how do we beat the naysayers, the non-believers? You're going to respond. You're going to respond. You're going to keep going. You're not going to let them stop you from creating. You're not going to let them get in the back of your mind and influence you. You're going to consciously say, I'm an artist. And an artist does not need to be a perfect person. An artist just needs to be a person. Because with new artificial intelligence and computers and everything that's out there, what will separate us from the computer? Our mistakes, our insecurities, the fact that we're human. So how do you beat it? You make art. You make art on your insecurities. You create. You keep creating. You create a journal and you make the art. You keep going. You push forward. How do you beat it? You talk to yourself. You say things to yourself. I am an artist. I am learning and constantly growing. I am moving towards my goal. Consciously say these things to yourself. Do not let other people manipulate your mind. It's your space, not theirs. You can do this. I've done it. You can do it too. Most importantly, make time for your craft. If you're an artist, you need to make art. So what does that look like? Once a week, make time to at least do something. Move towards your goal. Do not stop. Do it weekly. So a while back, I said to myself, I'm going to make at least one piece of artwork every week. I've been doing this now for 2 years. Guys, if I can do it, you can do it too. Change your ways. You are an artist. Before you go to bed, say, I am going to be a successful artist. I am going to be a successful YouTuber. I am going to be a successful blah, blah, blah. Guys, that being said, I try to push out a video at least once a week. Sometimes, it depends on my life. I do have a busy life. I'm a teacher and I have children. So if you like videos like this, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what biases you've come across in art and what has kind of stopped you from creating. And also, if this video motivated you, subscribe to the channel and let's grow together. We can, as artists, we have to understand this world's changing. It's ours for the taking. We have to work together. And on this icy day, I'll talk to you guys. I can't even walk up the stairs. There's ice all over. This is the most ice I've ever experienced. But it seemed like the perfect day for a YouTube video. Hey, check out these frozen branches over here. Listen to the sound. Crazy, right? Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the next video. And if you like the drawing, that's the kind of weird stuff I like to draw, but think of it as like the land inside of my brain. And inside that land, there's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of expression, there's a lot of thoughts, there's a lot of energy, and hopefully the solution for happiness. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.